We made a toast game in a little over 3 weeks. The initial idea was to have it ready by February 14th so we could put out a dating sim on Valentine's Day, but that didn't wind up going according to plan. Instead, we ran 9 days late to make sure everything was ready to go. Here's the story of the game's development. It started out as a joke. One of the team members wanted to work on a toast dating sim because it sounded funny. After someone else dubbed it Slice of Life, we knew we had to do it. Things started out on February 1st, meaning we would have 2 weeks to work on the game.
Ideally.
The crew met up, we each took our roles, and then we split up and got to work. And that's where things got wacky the first time. I got sick for a week, though luckily I didn't have many responsibilities at that point in time. And one issue became glaring after the first few days. Everyone was doing their own thing. I'll have more to say on that in the critique section later. About a week in, things started really picking up. I'll take you through every other member's slice of the pie real quick. The game's artist, Demetrius, did a stellar job. You should go hit up his Discord and commission him or something right now on the screen. He did all the sprite work for every character except Beige, did all of the backgrounds, and even included variants based on time of day for some, and even made a quick 3D render in Blender for Pumper. It also did whatever this is. I love it. The deal was each character was going to have their own art style as a joke, and he knocked it out of the park. Art detail was fantastic, and also the only part of the project that was completed on time. No notes. The game's writer, Colin, suffered from unfortunate timing on his end because I chose to run this challenge when he had like 3 midterms or something ridiculous. Even so, he managed to give me a plot structure to work off of at the very least. Alright, checking out some bits of the script. Let's go see the toasting scenes. Pumper is hesitant and nervous before steeling himself and activating Chad mode. I wound up having to write the dialogue after I finished the programming, so hopefully I did it justice. I tried to keep as many of his jokes in there as I could, though. The game's musician, Hatstack, wrote a killer title theme for the game, which makes me wish I had the time and forethought to make some kind of cool intro, but oh well. He also supplied me with Day 3's excellent music before the project got wrapped up. For reasons unknown, he wasn't able to write music for Days 1 and 2, so I whipped something up as fast as I could. Am I making music yet? This is also why the first 2 days' music does not sound as good, and I apologize. And for Lucky Boy, his job was more on the marketing side of things, which, of course, means that most of his work comes after the project is done. He did, however, make the pixel art sprites for Beige with a bit of his spare time. And lastly, my own duties. I covered it in a play-by-play style in my devlog video, but to sum it up, I did the programming and put the game together. For more on that, you can click the little eye icon or whatever and watch the devlog if you wish. Now, as pleased as I am with the finished product, there are a few problems we had along the way, and ranking highest of them would be my leadership and organizational skills. I assembled the team, we each took our roles, and then everyone did their own thing. As creative and talented as everyone else was, I quickly realized where I went wrong when everyone had a different idea what the final product was going to look like. For future games, it will be important that everyone is on the exact same page, and that the whole team knows what the end goal is. I see Slice of Life as a very small scale and low consequence way to learn this lesson. In addition, I will try to improve my communication skills as well, since it took me a while to find out that half the music wasn't prepared when we were nearly done everything else. And lastly, something that isn't even scripted but just occurred to me as of recording this, there's no sound design in the game. Not even like bad sound design, just none. So it goes without saying that I need to spend some time on future and projects to like make sound. Sound good. Sound is good. I'd say those are all the major things I have learned from the toast dating sim. I will take some time to refine myself, and at some point, take another crack at it. Thanks for watching, my name's Red, and I'll see you in whatever comes next.